All right, bam.
Bam.
We're back again, second episode. I guess we can get that mocked up. That's pretty good because we only really have about 4.5 hours every time we come here, and it's once a week. So kind of give you a little perspective.
I'm gonna weld this plate to just make the sheet metal a little bit more thicker.
Okay, so an hour later, and we're set up with our bender. Let the bending begin. Yeah, good luck with that bending. I've tried that before. It's not so easy. So while Greg learns how to bend the tube, I get to do all, you know, the fun stuff. Is that little black mark here? Make sure you got it in the right spot.
Yeah.
Going back. Okay.
Like 55.
Okay, we got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Actually, you do. Work. Nope, that's it. I think you're out of hydraulic fluid. One of the real bonuses of this shop in Van Nuys is that if we need something, guess what's just down the street? Yep, home of all things cheap. Bam. It's not happening. It's just not happening. It's just not, no? It's just not compressing.
It's not, well, yeah, it must be leaking out of the base.
Yeah, good times. I am going back to Harbor Freight because our jack is crap. Seriously, it's like Groundhog's Day right now. There it is. Is that one? This one? Yeah, this is the one. Greg is all pissed that I screwed up his scraper. Steel. Yeah, it's got to be steel. New Harbor Freight jack.
4 ton.
4 ton.
See if we bust it. Maybe we should have safety. Maybe I should get my safety glasses.
Safety first. No, it's not happening. I can see it bounce up and down. I wonder if this thing is at the limit of the bend. Is that possible?
No.
Take 4. Second Harbor Freight pump.
8 ton?
8 ton. All right, we are coming up to, this is the point where it always stops. And, oh, Greg's it's going. Oh yeah, he's almost at 45 degrees. You want to get to 55, right?
Somewhere right around there.
Okay. We're almost at 45. Just hit 45. Oh, shit.
Wow. Glad our faces weren't there.
Yeah. Okay, you want to get to 50 and check it? Or you want to go to 55?
Let's go to 55.
All right.
One more pump?
Nah, 55 exactly. Don't do it anymore. You're good. Yeah! Harbor Freight comes through. It's parallel here, and it dives right into the top.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tack it, and then bend it into place, and then get the right angle with it.
Well, I'll tack this. We can just snap it off real quick.
Okay.
After I tack.
I like it when you say that you're mine, but I won't cry.
This is like, what, 6th time we've been bending the same pipe? Luckily, we haven't cut it too short, which is what a lot of guys do. Not to say that that couldn't happen.
When you bend it to a certain limit, it actually springs back a little bit.
Sure.
So it doesn't actually hold.
So we do want to go to like 62 or 3? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's about 62. I give it one more crank for good measure.
What just snapped?
I don't know.
The jack just snapped.
No shit?
Yeah, look at the back.
And there goes jack number 2. So obviously 8 tons isn't enough. Is that an inch?
Yeah.
All right. So the consensus is that we're about an inch heavy. We don't know for sure because we're definitely not experts at this, but we think if we go an inch, it may fit correctly. Hopefully that's not too much. It seems to fit pretty good up here, and it's right where you want it to be, where we put that line.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think it's looking pretty sharp. And yeah, you could put a little bit more bend in that, like 1 or 2 degrees, but we're really close. How's that jack holding up?
It's getting pretty tight.
So far, so good. Right now, we're at 60, almost 63. I'd give it one more pump.
One more if we go.
Oh, 67. So what Greg's trying to do is bend it exactly in the same mark, because we just happen to have a piece of tube that is pretty much identical in length. And if we can bend it exactly the same, it should fit the same, even though they wasn't really designed this way. And then we wouldn't have to go down to the metal shop and buy some more. So while Greg is grinding on the tubes, I'm going to try to make this hole match that hole. And I just use a hole saw to cut that. And now I'm going to clean it up a little bit better, make it nice, because through there is where we're going to mount the roll cage to the shock tower. So we've bent our second pillar, and it's looking good. Even though it doesn't match exactly, no one's ever really going to know. We're just going to take a little bit more out of the inside of this guy right here.
Well, they'll know if they watch the video.
Yeah, I guess you know if you watch this video. Other than that, like, you're not going to be able to get in the car and go, hey, this one looks different than the other one. No, definitely not. It was 90 degrees yesterday, and now it's pouring. I mean, who knew in Van Nuys that we were going to get food like this a block from the shop? Like a glove.
Yeah, it's like...
Focus. Okay, so we got to trim a little bit more out in order to get a nice tight fit. So this pretty much wraps up 2 nights of trying to put the A-pillars in. Greg's finishing up some of the boxing in the back, or in the front, back behind me. And we're going to tack in these because we took our time and 2 people were thinking about every cut. We basically didn't waste any steel. It took a little bit longer, but the good thing is that it's all going together right the first time. Cage is finally coming together. The 2 A-pillars are very symmetrical. It's tacked up on blocks for right now. And we've got a plan for finishing all the welds, boxes, the front strut mounts, and then the bar that's going to go across. After that, it'll be doors, and hopefully we'll be able to move on to bigger and better things. There's your chance.
Chance for what? Bam!